Hi, Rachel and Molly. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. So I love the movie. I thought you both gave such natural performances in it. So for both of you, what did you like best about working with each other?
Ooh. Do you want me to go
Go
first?
first.
Or
Yeah,
you?
you go first.
Well, I was so excited to act with Molly, but I was like intimidated because I had seen her and like I loved Booksmart. I've just seen her in things. She was so good. Um, and then she is just like the kindest, warmest person, and like just like I'm just gonna talk about you as a person, but it's just so great to work with and like fun to play off of and instantly makes you feel connected to the scene and like natural because she's so real and good.
Yeah, and when I saw the short film, I was just like, who the fuck is this amazing actress? And then I kind of stalked all of Rachel's stand-up. And then working with her was just, she's like the dream scene partner, just so alive and available and present and listening. And we would go on these like journeys together that were different every time because she was just so present and open. And then like has become my close friend from the experience. So it's been a gift.
Oh, so tell me about your favorite memories of working with each other on this movie.
Okay, I would say when we hung out in each other's dressing rooms, which were children's bedrooms, I feel like in between takes, like sweating in the rooms. We had some good. I would say we had good in between time. I'm trying to think of other fun
I
memories.
mean, that first scene that we shot is the first scene in the movie that we right is that first scene, and I think like I was like, oh, I'm in for something really special with her. This is going to be so fun because it was just that scene was it was just the best, and like we found so many things on the day too that were so great. And then yeah, I just remember like sweating on each other and like laughing at 6 a.m. talking about sex or something. That's what I remember.
Oh, and we choreographed a dance too.
Yes.
So what song?
Oh, it was the Sweet But a Psycho, I think. Oh, the sweet but I can't say. But the song is called Sweet But Psycho. It was very big 2 years ago when we shot the film.
And Molly has a great voice, so you know.
That's right.
So Molly, you were saying in another interview that you'd never read a script like this, that it had different generations of women, that all of the women were fully fleshed out, and you just loved the community on set. So for both of you, what was it like collaborating with your writer director Emma?
Yeah, I mean, I think we were just talking about this, that usually in a script there's maybe one interesting female character, maybe, and I couldn't believe that there were just so many complex female characters of all different generations. And then Emma was just so open to collab. She had so many things already figured out and things that were really important to her, and like it was all there in the script. But then she was so open to collaboration and improv, and which I just love to do. So that was so fun to get to do. And then we would just, Rachel just brought up in our other interview, like we had a really great moment before that last scene where we all talked about what that moment meant and what we all wanted it to say. And we just had a lot of those conversations.
Amazing.
Yeah, I agree. I would just say it was like it felt like I think it felt like we were all on the same page and we were a team, and like Emma's such an amazing director, and like Molly said, like there were scenes where it would be like we would just like pull to the side and be like, what do we want to say here, or like what's going on, and we also tried scenes different ways, which was really fun. Like I think there's like we would try it where one of us, like Maya's more in control or Danielle's more in control, or like what kind of their tactics are. So I felt like it was very collaborative, and I always felt like I knew what I was doing and why, which is great.
So I read that because you were all cramped together and all like boiling hot and there was nowhere to go, you got to ask Fred Melamed and Polly Draper just anything about New York theater. So what did they tell you?
Oh my, well, I heard, what is that summer theater thing that I should know? Summer Stock.
Williamstown?
Williamstown. I guess everybody hooked up then. I know that. I can't remember everybody's names, but there was a lot of, I remember Deborah Offner saying like that there was a lot of hooking up at Williamstown.
Yeah, we had, they're two of my favorite actors, and then we had like Rita Gardner and Silda, and it was just, we had amazing women of all different generations that had been working in New York theater for fucking years, and we would just sit and sweat on each other and be like, what was that audition like? Oh, you danced in that company? Oh, you did the workshop of that? Like, it was such it felt like being at theater school or something like that.
I love it. And so this movie's played so many different virtual film festivals. What sort of reactions have the two of you gotten?
I feel like it's been, I mean, I'm so happy. I feel like a lot of people are connecting with the movie. I feel like a lot of young women are seeing themselves in it. And that makes me really happy because I think that the movie really shows what it's like when you have all those colliding identities and parts of yourself and societal pressures, family pressures that I think most young women have to deal with. And so I'm really happy that they're finding the movie and connecting with that.
It's hard with a movie this small to find an audience just from like not having the resources. And so I think it was terrible that we weren't able to go to South by or TIFF or any of these things, but I think so many more eyeballs have been on it in a virtual sense. And so that's been great. And I can speak for Rachel because she's not going to blow smoke up her own ass, but I think everyone is falling in love with her. So that's also been the best to see.
And so Emma was saying that she does miss Shivas because she misses seeing extended family. So what do the two of you miss that you're looking forward to returning to?
I miss dancing. I want to go see live music and dance and sweat everywhere.
Yeah, I miss birthday parties. I really was I was saying I need to throw a big birthday party for literally everyone because no one got to have a birthday really this year. And then dancing and sweating. Yeah.
Yes. And so what have the two of you been watching lately that you're really into?
Oh my God. I honestly haven't been watching that much, which I feel like I've been listening mostly to music, but Minari I just watched and was so beautiful. So that's what I'll shout out.
I saw Barb and Star go to Vista Del Mar, which I thought was so fun and campy and just like I laughed so hard and it was just like such a different world than pandemic. And then I saw the documentary Some Kind of Heaven, which weirdly also is like both of those movies are like Florida, like older people, but it was so beautifully shot and it was a lot like different than I thought it was going to be. Like there was so much more like going on there. So yeah, I loved both of those.
Amazing. Well, thank you both so much for your work and your art. And I can't wait for everyone to see this movie. It's so great. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.